welcome. We'll be reacting to I'm a gangster Japp 5 exposed nobody said nothing about me being on the 50-50 yard. Plus, did 4 extra lie. Let's go. If y'all want me to react to anything, honestly, you can send it to oh he think you funny, Robbie J. Okay. Or is at only one, and that's the number one, not spelled out, just the number one underscore ROBBIEJAY. Only one underscore Robbie J. I'm gonna do a lot of reactions. All right, let's go, y'all.
I'ma start check my name like these Chuck T's. Louis jacket, Alabasas, coughing codeine. European like my car scuffed these red bottoms. Yellow tape, peep the scene, know my man's got 'em. I'ma start check my name like these Chuck T's. Louis jacket, Alabasas, coughing codeine. European like my car scuffed these red bottoms. Yellow tape, peep the scene, know my man's got 'em. I'm a nigga chasing top cause I come from the bottom. Spin the block a couple times to get your man, you spot him. If you don't put him in a morgue, he gon' say you shot him. Jai Gotti Teflon, let my hazer swat him. Air hose up in the Uzi, 50 make it hot. Lil' brother my parolee, plus he keep it cocked. Rollie watches Smith and Westerns, I come from the block. Red bottom scuffed the semen, I move orthodox. If it's prime and necessary, we extort the ops. Gon' have me stuck with commissary, they report the cops. ATK affiliated. Boy, Young and Hefe. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's how top.
And I've been watching Ant stuff for a minute too. I don't know, I always wanted to do reactions. Um, I know a lot of people usually see me be gaming, but I feel like my gaming is something like personal to me. Like other people, like they spend money on like cars, clothes, and stuff like that. I do too, but like gaming is like my passion. You know, the reason I'm falling away from me recording my gaming, I ain't gonna say so much. It really felt like a job, but at the end of the day, I'm a father, husband. I'm trying to go to do my reaction because I really think a lot of people I know say I'm funny. I feel like I'm funny too. I'm definitely, especially at work, like when we sitting around. You know, I am the like the work clown for real, in a respectful way towards myself. Not a clown like the way you probably thinking, but I feel like my gaming is just for me and my homies and something I like to do when I do it. You know what I'm saying? As you see, if you've been on my channel or my Twitch channel, whatever how you want to call it, my platform, like I only stream. I might stream for a week straight, and then I might go ghost for like a month, 2 months. It been one time I ain't streaming like a year because it started to feel like a job. You feel me? And when gaming was like that was fun to me. I had more fun when I'm like just with the homies. I mean, I have fun when they streaming because it's them. But with me, it just feel like oh man, I got to stream today. But I don't know. I feel like I want to do reactions, so we're gonna see how it go.
With your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, man, we got Japp5 up in this thing live, man. So they had the Adam and Wax show the other day, right? And it's been a lot of talk about this 50-50 yard stuff, right? A lot of people like it's PC, a lot of people like it's the same thing as S and Y, a lot of people like it's no good. And I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the topic of this 50-50 yard, I kind of feel like a lot of people that know that they didn't belong on a 50-50 yard or shouldn't been there kind of comes with excuses of why they was on that yard. And I'm not talking about Japp5, because before Japp5 even got out, it's been a lot of other dudes we can name, and it's been dudes that we can name that's on there now that speaks about the 50-50 yard, how they was on regular yards and stuff happened and they didn't get ran off and just stuff like that. Now, this is the thing, right? True enough fact, you know, one of the main things I heard that Japp5 said that a lot of people say is that the streets is a 50-50 yard. And that's right. But we know you abide by different things on these streets than in prison. These things are not merged. They coincide to a degree, but for the most part, the prison is going to be prison and they politics is going on in there. It's going to be that. Do it follow you to the street? Yes, it does. If you did something foul or you did something bad, it follows you to the streets. Now, if you just somebody that elected to go to a 50-50 yard, you didn't do nothing bad, you probably just went to jail on your crime, it didn't hold that much time, and you went to where you went, some people is holding their own destiny and future in their hands. They're like, man, look, I don't care about that politics. Like, it ain't like I was on a regular yard or I got ran up off a yard and went 50-50. Like, I just started out as 50-50 and people want me to raise my points up and go to a yard where it's cracking at or where they said is not 50-50. And it looked like, you know, some dudes is just like, you know, fighting the back against this narrative. So we about to get into this content and we about to get into this 4 extra situation. So it looked like Adam, you know, talked to Japp5 or something, and Japp5 showed him a message from both the dudes from neighborhood that he got in with before he had a fight with 4 extras. So y'all already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect.
Man, it's like women going at it all day. That's what I hate about being locked up. Being around a whole bunch of men, acting like females, talking about this man, talking about that man. I wasn't raised like that. I couldn't be like that. My cousin tapped my jaw.
We gonna commentate.
Japp5 sending me some pretty good information right now.
Japp5 don't even like you.
Why you say that?
Try to get him up here. He didn't with you.
Well,
Said you had the pain.
he's in my DMs.
That's crazy. Damn, Japp.
No,
I tried to get him up here a couple weeks ago.
You know the story about how he fought 2 dudes before he fought 4 extra?
Yeah.
Japp sent me screenshots from both of the dudes confirming that that's how it went down. Because 4 extra said that's not how it went down.
I told Japp to come up here, but he said, you know, you be doing. I said, he ain't going to do that on our show. We just going to build. And he said, you know, you had the pain. Maybe got to change your heart. This just last week.
I mean, how could he not f with me?
I'm telling you.
Just because I hang out with C-Mac?
No, I don't think he give a fuck about a C-Mac. C-Mac glazes Japp5 so much, he don't give a fuck about that.
Yo, but
C-Mac scared straight.
Did you watch the clip of Japp5 or of C-Mac talking about his fight? Or no, the clip of Japp5 talking about fighting C-Mac?
Huh?
Like, C-Mac shows so much respect.
That's the we have whacked at home. That's that when you on your phone and you really ain't hear what I said for real, You know what I mean? Huh?
When he talks about Japp5. When Japp5 told the story about beating up C-Mac, it was not so respectful.
Bro, the dude still up here dissing Hoover, so how he showing respect?
Yeah, but
is a dude that's slow in the head?
Well,
I'll be watching, dude. I don't know if that's see. If we have a pot. He ever jump up? I'm knocking him out on Pyro. He going to bed. So any of them antics, he better pot. He jump up. He going to bed.
I mean, I'm thinking.
I'm just telling you. I sit down with him. We can holler, but all that crazy shit. Nigga, I'm 49.
He wouldn't
and
do that to you.
I'm punching on shit hard.
He's joking around doing that shit.
I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
He's a big teddy bear. But, you know.
I'm not playing like that,
He's
bro.
not going to do that to you anyway. But.
All right, so, man, we about to get into this content, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. So, look. It looked like Adam been trying to get Japp5, and I remember Adam saying something a few weeks ago about having Japp5 and him saying that Japp5 wasn't with the interview. So what Whack 100 is exposing right now is exactly what I was thinking. Like, man, hold on. I don't know if he don't like him, but from what Adam said himself, you know, it was kind of, you know, he didn't know if the interview was going to happen or not. Now, this is what I'm going to say, right? Now, I guess you can say Vlad is a bigger platform, but I just feel like, I mean, I don't forget what I feel. I just don't understand. I don't understand, like, when people do Vlad and don't do Adam, or do No Jumper, or won't do Vlad, or do something alike and won't do the other, and be like, oh, you know, I don't mess with this dude because I feel like he police, or I don't mess with this dude because I feel like this. Like, it's just like, you know, if you with it, you with it. If you not, you not. And I mean, people kind of view Adam and Vlad as the same. You know, people say they both ask the same questions. They both witty. They both gonna get down to the nitty gritty. And people both say that they are police. So I don't know how Vlad get done without Adam 22 not getting done. You know, just my opinion. But, you know, people gonna feel how they feel. So, however, right now, or maybe it's just a situation of him having C-Mac in the building and him continuously dissing his hood and stuff like that. I know that can play a factor as well. Now,
that's for sure.
an interview may be coming. I don't know. Wax said that it's not gonna happen. He say Japp don't like Adam 22. Japp told him that he don't mess with him, or whatever the case may be. Adam reading off from his DM, he like, hey, well, you know, Japp5 is in the DM. So basically, Japp5 sent Adam 22 messages of both the dudes he got down with that was neighborhoods in that dorm before he got down with 4 Extras. He heard 4 Extras on camera go on a crazy rant like, hey, man.
Not Jack, but I'm talking about Adam. Adam could be lying for real, for real. I mean, that don't mean really for real that really is, you know what I mean, bro sitting there really talking to Adam. I mean, I don't know. Could be. Could be. I like that. But who who knows?
It was none of that. He came right back in the door, got right to me in what a neighborhood though. I whooped him. That was that. He didn't get out with no homies. That's cap. But obviously these dudes that tapped in and kept it real, like, no, you know, that did happen. He did get out with us. And at times you do forget stuff. So maybe, you know, 4 Extras just didn't have so many FAZE that he forgot how that day happened, or forgot how that fade took place, or that it was FAZE beforehand. I don't know. But now we about to get into this 50-50 yard stuff. And you already know, man, it's the Hef weight and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Cause I got a lot of my homies that's doing time, and I'm hearing a lot of politics going on in prison that's new to me because it wasn't there when I was there. I came home in '99, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about people on 50-50 yards? Like a cat, let's just say he got 3 years, right? He been in the county a year, he get the reception, he got kids, had a job or whatever, he got 13 months left, and they send him to a level 1 or level 2. I'm hearing they want these dudes to catch some time to get points to go to certain yards. I'm telling my homies, come home.
It's goofy. That shit goofy. I parole from a 50-50 yard.
So you parole from a 50-50 yard.
Yeah.
So you went and did your time where you had to do your time.
Look, like I said, when it come down to it, bro, I feel like at the end of the day, all that shit matter is only to niggas in jail. On the street, that shit don't matter. Ain't no bitch gonna do.
That's real talk, bro. Like the gang politics, and I'm not glorifying it. It's like this. I don't hate no motherfucker that's in it. and I don't dislike nobody that's not in it. I understand why it was made. You know what I'm saying? It was made for a specific reason. And we ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I came from it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. We ain't gotta get into it. I understand it. It was to a point where even sometimes I even hate this shit. I hate what I see it. I hate that I see what it has become. Like it's like a sore a sour taste in my mouth. You say, I mean, you do what you do, but at the end of the day, is you taking care of your community, you taking care of your people. It's that you taking care of your kids if you got them, your mother, your father. You mean aunts, uncles, and the people that's not yours.
Like, oh yeah, I'm not.
So they ain't giving you no flack because they used to give Hawk flack about that shit.
Bro, nobody said nothing to me about that shit, bro. Niggas know I'm a gangster. Niggas know what I want.
Remember they were talking crazy to Hawk about it? Gumby used to always say this shit. But I'm telling my niggas, I'm like, bro, you got 9 months left. Come home, nigga. You ain't got to go with a nigga that's bad.
Look,
come home.
A bunch of miserable ass niggas, bro, that care about that shit. That's it. A bunch of miserable ass niggas with a whole lot of time. Because one thing I tell niggas all the time, and I was telling niggas that was coming there where I was at, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you on a 4-yard, nigga, a 3-yard, a motherfucking 5-yard. Nigga, everybody goal is to go home, and the streets is 50-50.
To you anyway, but what I was gonna say though is that I was thinking of telling him like you gotta stop saying the SNOOVER.
Bro, he been saying, bro, you used to didn't let him say it.
We bleep it out so much.
No,
it's kind of gotten to a ridiculous extent. Yeah.
So how do you got that? How could you talk respectful about Japp5 and then say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let me say this. In my opinion, as being somebody who's been arrested on multiple occasions and been through those jail cells, kept it solid, ain't told on nobody, did state and did fed. Now, in the feds, you don't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no 50-50 yards. The 50-50 yards is basically the low. Everybody is trying to make it to a low. But a small percentage of dudes love the way that USPs and high max security are ran. Some people trying to get to that low, let their hair down, get some money. Hopefully they can get some PUSSY and whatever else come with it, right? Now, let me say this. Not that.
Real talk. In prison, you are more, how can I say it? Anything you want in that motherfucker, depending on where you at. You get it quicker like that than the streets, phones, whatever. And I was locked up in Baltimore. I was locked up. Same time that stuff was going on with, what's his name, Tavon White. That around, what, 2011, 2012?
I will do it. But coming from this perspective, in the feds is different. Whatever the politics is that we say is solid, and whatever we say is bad, and we gonna navigate from there. I'm not gonna do nothing bad. I'm gonna stand on them terms. State, same thing. We know, just like the street, the people make the politics. What the people say is good. What the people say bad is bad. And if you wasn't with it, you wouldn't be a part of what you are a part of. That's just how it is, right? So, they got 50-50 yards in the state. The people have voted that in. Now, if you just come to jail and you just so happen to land on a 50-50 yard for the first time, you ain't get ran up nowhere, you ain't do nothing foul, I don't think that it's righteous that you have to attack somebody in or do something to boost your points up to go to another yard. Now, me, being that I know about this situation and I ain't trying to see nobody sell, let's just say hypothetically speaking, if this had happened to me before to where I was faced with this situation, I just tell the counselors, like, hey, look, man, I'm just asking y'all respectfully, do not send me to no yard that's a non-designated yard or that's 50-50. Send me to the regular yard where the fellas was at because I don't want to place myself or anybody else in harm's way. Just like that. Because I don't even want to be faced with that obstacle or even played like that. But I understand for the people who do, just like Japp5 explaining his situation. Like, man, look, I just came to jail and that's where I was sent. Now, like I said, it differs to how this situation is played. For me hollering at dudes in jail, this is what they say. If you are elder, you've been on them yards, you've been stumping, the homie's not tripping about you dropping from level 4 going 50-50 because you have stumped on that yard. You have showed that you will participate and you with that business. But what they are on, they're on the younger dudes and the younger homies like, man, look, y'all ain't even put y'all, you know what I'm saying, boots, you know what I'm saying, to work in these institutions to just be coming in going 50-50 and stuff like that. But like I said, that is the politics, and those politics say that you are bad if you do that. Now the thing is, everybody is not on board with that, and as Japp,
I don't know, but you know, Japp been 107. He been Salo since younger. He was born in that. So, and he been in and out of prison. So, as far as prison terms, we know Shorty been stepping. You know what I mean? So, I don't even think that'll even go for him. I don't know. That's just me.
has shown
And then there's a man Prairie Shorty. I'm trying to see you get home. You feel me? So.
and said, like, ain't none of my homies said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. I'm a gangster. Ain't nobody said nothing to me about that. And not that it ain't been word had or people ain't been probably politicking in the dark. Like, because usually what happens, right? Japp, you know what I'm saying, he a hot thing for the Hoovers right now. But usually, you know what I'm saying, if that flame ever dampens or, you know, when somebody is looking for something to politic on, that's when these issues and these situations come up like, oh, yeah, man, he was on a 50-50 yard anyway talking. See, the thing is, when you talking about you live hard, die hard, and you talking this gangsterism, people expect you to stand on that. And going to a 50-50 yard is not standing on that. So that's part of it too, and what people gonna be judgmental. So, like I said, I respect it. It is what it is. You know, he didn't try to hide it. He stood on it. Said his homies ain't tripping about it, and the only people who care about that is in jail. Now, what I would say that I wouldn't have said, he like, man, you know, the girls don't care about it. Well, man, I don't care what the girls think anyway. That shouldn't even matter because we not doing it for the girls. You know, at least, you know, unless you're doing it for the girls in your family or something like that, but we not doing it for the notoriety of women and who choose it up and stuff like that. Because we know women don't care who's a snitch, who's the pedophile, or who this and that. A woman gonna deal with who she likes. That's just how that gonna go. She gonna deal with who he like and everything that comes with him, whether he's a pedophile, whether, you know, he an alien or whatever the case may be.
Oh my God,
She's gonna deal with
that was a call came at the right time. It was at the petty Eddie. Whoa.
him because her love is for him. But like I said, you know, he stepped up to the plate. Like, yeah, I did that. And with that being said, we gonna conclude it there. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
I don't know. Just, just it's crazy.
Most mornings start before the sun comes up, and I do it for them. Getting up early.
Man. That boy Wop. I'm not. I'm gonna forever be a Wop fan. Like at the end of the day, I'm not a street nigga no more. I'm not even gonna say the word. I'm not in the streets no more. Got a family, 8 kids, a wife. But I mean, me who know who I am and is still deep down in there. Come from West Baltimore. It's deep down in there. You feel me? But I get it. Shorty a millionaire. So what if he did? You got a wife and kids to take care of. I don't feel no way about it. So with that being said, I have to go back and listen to Gunna. I gotta start listening to Gunna music again. And Gunna, I'm sorry. I apologize, shorty. But I ain't giving up on my WAP. If you know me, uh, I've been listening to WAP since you heard me. Gucci did the trash
And
bag,
what's
Gucci do the dishes. Ain't nobody quit my.
up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we got a major update in the Gucci Man versus Pooh Shiesty case. I have new paperwork that hasn't been seen, and we're gonna break it down. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a banking app called Current that lets you get up to $750 as a paycheck advance once you qualify. So instead of waiting for payday, you can get access to your funds earlier when you actually need them. Paycheck advance is clearly my favorite part, and I'm sure will be yours too. But if you're trying to build your credit or just want your direct deposit sooner, it handles all of that in one app. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create an account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option to enter my promo code Jake1090, which unlocks the $75 bonus. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking it out, because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances. So by now, everyone that's been tuned in should know that everyone involved has been denied bond and is being held by the feds. A picture of Big 30 on the jail yacht has already hit the internet, and Pooh Shiesty has hired a powerhouse of a legal team.
There is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more.
Now, clearly his lawyer is sending shots at none other than the infamous Gooch, and I have new paperwork with some details y'all are gonna wanna see. But first and foremost, there are people out there spreading a narrative that Gucci said nothing.
It is crazy to me. I do feel a way that, like, I got a tattoo on my face. I got 3 on my face. I mean, really, 1 on my face and then 2 on the side of my hairline, in my hair. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And that back then, back around like 2020, I'm about to say 2021, 2011. I always been a big Goo-Wop fan. I mean, WAP and Wayne. So they was kind of like, you know, that's when that song, Rich Ass Nigga with a Mouth Full of Gold. And then I had Tops and Bottoms and, like, you know what I mean? Being from West Baltimore and having family down south and, like, listen to Wayne and Gucci, and both of them got tattoos on their face, and I just had it. Lay in the bed, I said, and I was deep in the middle of gang banging. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get that shit on my face. I'm gonna put the hood, I'm gonna put the set on my face. Let's do it. I just hit my homegirl up, like, yo, where you at? I'm on I need this tattoo done. I need it on my face. Then I need this right here on my hand. I need this in my middle fingers. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, do I wish I never did it? No, because that mean me going to prison, one, helped me become the man that I am today. You feel me? So if I never got these and told myself, like, hey, you got locked in now, shorty. You got, yeah, you in. Even though I already started at 11. At that time, I'm 20. I was 20 years old. Was I 20 years old? Might have been 23. I came home. I did 3.5 years. Came home. 2015, middle of 2015. It's 2026 now. What
He was with an off-duty cop who was his security, and that's who.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like Gucci didn't say nothing. Ain't nothing but the old security guard that's a police.
Snitched. No, bitch. This is coming from one of the biggest Gucci fans since I was 15. Gucci snitched. According to the federal paperwork, he had 2 security officers, one of which stayed in the lobby of the building, the other staying in
That B word, him saying that B word, like, I know they from Florida, they talk like that, and just like Louisiana, they use that B word, like they dudes, like that is different from being up north, because that B word is like disrespectful type, even though they, even some down south even call it disrespectful using that B word.
the vehicle, and neither of the two ever entering the recording studio. After Gucci was robbed and brought out of the booth and into the control room where everyone else was getting robbed, his security guard who was in the lobby saw Big 30 blocking the door. That's when both guards attempted to push through the door, only to see Pooh Shiesty's gang with more Drakes than that lookalike contest. So in reality, the security didn't actually witness any of the robbing or kidnapping, they just saw commotion at the end and guns drawn. But let's look at the finer details. I was able to obtain the incident report from the Dallas Police Department, which states they responded to a robbery in which suspect Pooh Shiesty had the complainant at gunpoint and took the complainant's property. The suspect description would say he was wearing black pants, a black shirt, and a black ski mask, while the victim was none other than Roderick Delantic Davis, aka Gucci Mane. Now, the victim-suspect relationship would say they were acquainted, and the incident report would also name the 2 other victims with Gucci. Now again, everyone was saying, oh, they robbed the security who was a cop and that's who snitched. Shut the fuck up. MM in the federal paperwork.
I didn't say that he robbed the security guard. I say he probably did that to WAP and that white man right there. Once you listen, this happened to me in 2020 in 2011. You know what I'm saying? What happened with me with them other 2 dudes, and there was a white boy involved, so it made three victims. That white boy don't live by that same code. They play them laws. You hit them, whatever you do, they gonna give what you look like to a T, what you smell like, what your mother had for dinner, what your grandfather had for breakfast. They giving up all that, flat like that, and they don't care. And they will come to court, stand there. Yeah, it was him, and his mother named this, and they daddy named this, and he taught him to. Yeah.
Is confirmed to be Matthew Marzal, Gucci's personal photographer, and BP is confirmed to be 46-year-old Brandon Putman. Now things get even more interesting here. BP is a private chef closely associated to Gucci Mane, as he can be seen not only wearing a 1017 chain, but sporting 1017 clothing as well as attending many events such as Gucci's birthday. But things go back way further than that. BP is one of Sun Valley's originals. Sun Valley being the old apartments located in Zone 6 on Atlanta's east side of Boulder Crest Road. A hood Gucci has famously rapped about for years, and the same hood OJ the Juice Man came up out of, which is why they'd all be pictured together. BP would be tagged in old photos of Gucci in the hood showing this wasn't just a personal chef, this was a very close friend of Gucci, possibly considered family. And in that same photo, BP would comment classic, to which someone replied, not one rat or coward among us. Well, BP would also make the news back in 2010 after Clayton County and Fulton County authorities seized over 300 pounds of marijuana valued at $1.7 million, while seizing almost 200,000 in cash.
Now how that motherfucker home, G? I heard somebody call a rat ladder. Oh my god. I don't care about it. Hey, I mean, do what you gotta do to get home, but don't put nobody else under the bus. That's all I'm saying.
cash, multiple vehicles, and a gun. So BP wasn't just anybody, he was a
real nigga, man, but you know.
But inside of that music recording studio, he'd get his chain snatched, his pockets ran, and BP would identify not one, not two, but 4 of the suspects by name and Instagram handles. Now let's talk about Gucci. The incident report would state the responding officer met with complainant 1, Roderick Davis, and the 2 other victims who stated they were robbed at gunpoint by 6 or 7 unknown suspects wearing black attire. So this is stating Gucci was one of 3 suspects who told police he was robbed. Now the actual statements have been redacted under Texas law, but police were told exactly what was taken by who. Gucci told officers he was robbed of $3,600 in cash, a blue and white Bulgari watch valued at $250,000, alleged to be the same watch gifted to him by his wife for his birthday, and his wedding ring worth $50K, while his earrings were worth another $250,000, meaning Gucci was robbed for a total of $553,600.
But honestly, like, I'm just sitting here thinking about it, like me just being a regular dude and, you know, a husband, father, you know what I'm saying? And just thinking about putting a millionaire on that. What do you want me to do? Like, I can go to the extreme and go to your city, get some dudes to get you to now. What is it, racketeering or murder? No, murder for hire. My boy Dirt, free Dirt, free Smirk, whatever. But what is it for him to do? You just said it, $500K, and then you got $3,500, $3,600 cash off me. What else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to put my life and freedom on the line to go get my stuff, or do I do what WAP did? I don't know.
BP got for his 1017 pendant worth $20K, and the cameraman got hit for his Rollies and Louis worth around $96,000 total. So in all, Shiesty is made off with over $600,000 worth of shit. Now how would the police know exactly what was taken from Gucci? Because he told them. Y'all really think Gucci's security was in a whole nother area of the building that didn't see shit, and he's gonna know exactly what got taken from Gucci and the exact value? Or do y'all think Gucci was standing there whispering to his security, telling him what to tell the police so he wouldn't be considered?
So is that telling, if you telling the motherfucker what got took from you? I'm trying not to like blank on him and say white boy, like, because once again, you're a store owner. You got what is it called? You got insurance on your store. Motherfucker come in there, rob you. Police come in. Hey, what happened? Oh man, 510 ran up in here. You got a shoe store, corner store, whatever. Oh, they got this. That's telling. And I know WAP smart. I know he got insurance on it. You need a police incident report. You need a report saying that you got robbed so you can get the money back or get half the money back. So you telling me out of 500,000, I can possibly get 300 to 400,000 back, and you telling me to shut up? You gonna give me that money back?
A rat. All in all, it's looking bad for everyone in this situation. Gucci told Pooh Shiesty them facing life, and crazily enough, none of the evidence has been recovered. No guns, no jewelry, nothing. On top of that, apparently nothing has been found on video. So this whole case is built on statements, meaning Gucci and his team will have to see this through and fully cooperate to get justice. Now again, this paperwork is aligning with the federal paperwork saying Gucci cooperated, and it's destroying the false narrative that people put out there of Gucci didn't say nothing. His off-duty security officer, police, whatever, is the one that said everything. I mean, it's complete bullshit. And the funny thing is, the people saying it, Gucci don't even know y'all. Y'all are just saying it because y'all can't believe it, because y'all don't want to accept it, because y'all been listening to Gucci.
But you are the one bashing the dude, right? I'm trying not to say the N-word. You the one bashing the dude, and you saying, okay, yes, the words are blinked out, so you speaking on something where you don't know what you're talking about. That's like saying, oh, I seen the rainbow, and they put it on paper and bleep it out, and then your homeboy told you he seen the rainbow and say, yeah, they put it on paper, but they bleeped it out. But you don't know what you're talking about. Don't make no sense. So all you going off of is really Gucci Man told them what he lost. But once again, if you are a businessman, which Gucci is, right? What are you supposed to do with your stuff that was stolen? We don't know what that statement said. Listen, what? I had 4 victims in mind, and even all that stuff was bleeped out. It it could have been even mine. No, mine wasn't. Mine wasn't. But I'll tell you, you shouldn't have spoken. I really feel like you shouldn't have spoke on this because you don't have it all. You really shouldn't. You should have left it alone, G. I feel like you reaching. I feel like everybody needs to shut the hell up. Wait till it really come out. Even the lawyer, he done got 300,000 for the case. He out there talking. The alleged.
Goddamn long, it just hurts y'all's hearts. But the paperwork is the paperwork. Gucci identified Pooh Shiesty, told the police everything Pooh Shiesty was wearing, told the police everything that was taken off of him, and the value of what was taken. Now, like I said, at this point in time, no piece of evidence have been recovered. This case is entirely built on statements, but you don't actually need to recover anything to convict somebody.
I'm gonna do a reaction to. I want to know if somebody did every time that 1090 Jake was wrong, and I'm gonna look that up.
If somebody is willing to say you did something, that's enough to get you convicted. That was enough to get me convicted of armed assault with a firearm. Like that was my charge. There was no evidence. They never found a gun. They did a whole search warrant. They didn't find shit. But somebody went to a grand jury and said I pointed a gun at them and attempted to rob them. And that was enough for me to get charged, and I ended up pleading out in that case. Same shit here. But Gucci and his team are gonna have to fully cooperate, because
maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional, but I did not see on the paperwork where they said, how about to say Jeezy? Gucci. Okay.
This is a federal case. They're gonna get subpoenaed. And if they refuse it, they're gonna find themselves in some trouble. This isn't a situation that you can just make go away. Statements were already given. This became a Fed case. The feds have investigated, they've indicted, they're deciding not to release any of the suspects, and they're gonna take it all the way. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how this case plays out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You heard me? That motherfucker damn near came up or 700K. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I would did the same thing Gucci did. See, but I'm still in I'm about to be 38. I think I probably would have. I don't know. I probably would have. I've been Pooh Shiesty. I would have crashed. Real talk.
But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section.
But check me out. Thank y'all for being here with me. My first reaction. I'm trying to keep this going. You feel me? Hit me up. Let me know what's next. Y'all want me to, you know what I mean? React to.